welcome to today's live coverage of our second Champions League group stage match. My name is Harry, bringing you the play-by-play for each and every moment of today's game. Welcome, those of you that are just joining now. And where am I? Hopefully this is all updated by now. It has. Here I am. As you can, I knew I'd forget something. I knew it. We'll do that in a sec. What shall we do? Get the old countdown off the screen. Welcome everyone, joining slowly but surely. Today, of course, Chelsea face the old lady Juventus in Turin. Juventus have just come off a 3-2 home victory against Sampdoria, who are actually 15th in Serie A. So, albeit, I mean, they're 10th, Juventus. So again, that's not really the best of results for them. I would arguably, I mean, it's not even arguably, considering the competition they have, it's a lot more of an easier path for them, considering the opponents we've had as well, considering as well the position that we are currently in. Chelsea are looking to recover quickly, obviously, from the first defeat of the season for us in all competitions, only conceding 2 goals in the Premier League so far this season, and of course we won't go into it too much right away. But obviously our first defeat of the season coming against City at home this past Saturday, champions of England. So it's you know there's been a bit of doubt on Tuchel from some fans who don't know ball at all, and are starting to think this could be this. It could very well spiral. But I have a strong feeling Chelsea are going to pull something out of the bag tonight, coming into this with full confidence. Juventus they're having a tough time at the moment in Serie A since the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, the star boy, not in the eyes of their former chairman. Obviously, some of you may remember some of the comments saying that Ronaldo would be better off away from Juventus, and Juventus would be better off without Ronaldo. So far, it's only gone one way, and that is, of course, for Ronaldo. They've lost 2, drawn 2, and won 2 in Serie A at the moment, and scoring 10, conceding 10. So again, like I say, a bit muddy for them at the beginning of the season. They've played exactly the same amount of games as us. Chelsea, of course, on the other hand, have hit the ground running this season, again, despite losing our first game of the season in any competition so far, conceding just 2 goals, as I mentioned, and again, losing our first game of the season this past Saturday. Nothing to worry about from my perspective. I don't know if any of you are watching the post-show following the Man City game. I think I've got more nervous based on the reaction of some of the Chelsea fans. But like I say, it's the typical Chelsea fans who, as soon as something bad happens, it's you know, gunning for the manager, gunning for certain players and all that. We just had a bad game. We picked the wrong wrong formation, the wrong lineup, the wrong tactics, and we paid for it. With that being said, it's an early bout for the first place position for this group. Like I say, it's an early one between the 2 group favourites, Chelsea and Juventus. Stay tuned as we delve a little deeper into the build-up for today's match. With that being said, a professional, I mean, look at me. I'm following this role so well. Fuck, I say that and then I've absolutely muddied it by putting, now give me 1 second, alright? Fuck me. I thought I had it all sewn up. Here we go. There's the real lineup. Mendy in goal. You love to see it. And just having a quick check of the old chat on YouTube. Is the game going to be aired here? No, we will not be having the game shown live here. Watch along and live reactions, of course, as we do every single game. Noticeable absentees from this game. Pulisic, of course, still recovering from whatever injury. It feels like it's been so long with him. Bless him. It really is. It really is starting to show that he has got spiraling He's very injury prone, is what we'll say. Mount still has an injury he sustained before the Aston Villa match, but I'm fairly sure we're all come to the grips with the fact that he's aggravated it rather further by playing in that Aston Villa game. James injured during the loss against Man City on Saturday, is said to be still in a lot of pain based on what Tuchel said in the press conference prior to this game. And is currently in rehab to cope with it, to increase his chances of a speedier recovery. So perhaps we might see him earlier than expected. But similar to a Mason Mount situation, we might actually risk him in the future before he's 100% fit. Chilwell doesn't make the starting lineup, to the dismay to a lot of Chelsea fans. I think a lot of them said Alonso really wasn't very good on Saturday. Of course, again, I've said this so many times. He really is someone that I rate him. I really do. On his day, he can be one of the best in his positions, the left wing back position, like he is playing today, not in the defensive role that he was against City. I'm not going to try and defend him and say that he can defend. He can't. We've seen how slow he is. There's no tracking back at all. And if he does, he gets beaten to it 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10. Kante, of course, has been confirmed positive for COVID and will self-isolate for the next couple of weeks. So, in that regards, it's a little bit muddy. Kante, he hasn't been his best. Over the last game or so. But it's all come clear that it is probably down to that, unless he contracted it a lot sooner, a lot more recently than we know. Hopefully I've got this one fucking right. I do. I haven't got the captain right. Excuse me while I quickly change that. Yeah. Not really too much to mention with this team. I'll be honest, I haven't watched Juventus play in quite some time. Enough to know, who's good, who's ones to watch out for. And, of course, Bonucci, one of the OGs in defence, starting the game. I was going to say Colaccini then. What the fuck? Chiellini had a lot to say before the game, claiming that this is, again, tongue-in-cheek kind of comment, a very joking sort of tone of voice, but at the same time trying to get in our heads all the same. Chiellini saying that this is one of the easier games in our group, and that it's one of the easier games to prepare for because they know how we play. It's a very English sort of way of playing. And so he is fully thinking that this is going to be a walk in the park. The bookies think otherwise. We are favourites to win this, more so than it being a draw. I think about a tenner wins you about 21 quid on Chelsea. And I think a tenner on Juventus, being the home team as well, wins you about £37. And a draw... tenner on a draw would win you £32. So Chelsea out and out favourites for this game somehow. Of course, like we mentioned, no Cristiano Ronaldo for this game. And as it stands, I'm currently watching the Zenit and Malmo game. It's currently 3-0. Malmo down to 10 men. And Zenit doing the absolute bits. And because of this, somehow... it all works with the aggregate, not the aggregate score, but the home and away score. So, if we take a look at the group standings, Chelsea currently are top. Now, you're probably thinking goal difference. Well, as I mentioned, it's a confusing one, but it's the games home and away against certain teams. Some of you probably know this rule a lot better than I do. I've always found it rather confusing. Why don't we just go down to goal difference? In this occasion, not too bad. I think the last time that sort of rule came into play against us negatively was when we played Juventus in the group stage. If some of you remember the Oscar little turnaround, I think that might have been his Champions League debut. But all the same, Chelsea currently top of the group. We weren't at the beginning of the day. as I mentioned, of course, Zenit doing us a favour and a half leading into this game. They had the early kickoff, just over 3 minutes to go in that game, and again, just under 30 minutes coming up for the Chelsea-Juventus game. Get your predictions in. We've got some people, Rain Star Wars, claiming that it's going to be a 2-1 Chelsea win. A lot of people are claiming that it is going to be a 2-1 win. Again, we'll just have to see. How many other people? We got Adwaith says it's going to be a 2-0 victory to Chelsea. Again, not that you guys are being biased or anything. It's good to see that we haven't got too many Debbie Downers in the chat after the Man City game. Of course, as I said, a lot of people seemingly gunning for Tuchel. I think the last time really that I had anything negative to say about him was and you guys know I absolutely love Tuchel. It's Tuchel time all the time, baby. And the West Brom game where we got mudded in that 5-3 loss at home. I think that was really, honestly, the last time that I questioned or began to question, what are you doing? What are you doing? But again, that was just an off game. Ben Chilwell is back on the on the screen, so I've just seen that comment. Suitha claiming I'm the Ben Chilwell lookalike. I can't really see it myself. I can't really see it. But again, that's probably this is my 4th stream doing this now. 4th stream in a row. City fans were down bad in the chat. They really were. All the rival fans came in thick and fast, claiming all sorts, saying that this is the downfall of Chelsea, hoping more than anything, I really think. But, you know, it is what it is. We are absolutely at the top of our game. And, you know, you're allowed an off game here or there, especially against the champions of England, arguably one of the better English sides of the last 20 years, I would say, probably more. You know, but based on the statistics that this team has currently, I really do not understand why there has been so much doubt. And of course, let me just switch over to the correct channel. The coverage of the game has started for those of you that do have BT Sport. Or if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to pause the YouTube stream and sync up the time so that you can see my reaction at the same time, or if you want it to be a couple seconds before or after. What else are some of you saying in the chat? We dropped 1 game to Man City, not the end of the world, says Shaden Mosley. It's as simple as that, really. It really is. Like I was saying on the post show, it really, if you are a Chelsea fan and you're really truly like genuinely doubting Tuchel's ability, have a word with yourself. You really have to have a word with yourself about what you know about football, because even if we lose today, it is Juventus. I know they're not the best at the moment. It is a little bit worrisome that you know that we would have lost 2 games in a row. But I've got full faith in this team that we're going to pull off what the bookies are claiming and what a lot of pundits are claiming is it should be a standard win for Chelsea. Again, we will have to wait and see. Chelsea will win tonight, says Manuel Fernandez, the Villarreal fan. I watched you in the Super Copa. You beat us on penalties. We did indeed. It's oh God, that seems ages ago now. It really did. We'll be interested to see Tuchel versus Allegri. Says RB Comps. It will. I'm fairly sure it's the first time that either of them have faced each other. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it will be interesting to see how these 2 teams face against each other. Of course, we haven't faced Manchester City, Juventus for nearly 10 years now, I think. I think it was 2012 was the last time that we faced them in competitive football, at least. I'm sure we've probably had a friendly here or there. We will just quickly again, as the time is very quickly passing us by in the build up to this game, have a quick look at the statistics, or the facts rather, as I like to call it, between these two teams. Chelsea and Juventus, both with 1 win each in the 4 games that they have played against each other in competitive, competition against each other. Mason Mount is still injured, CFC Mount, so much to your dismay, I'm sure. Mason Mount's still out injured, so we will probably miss him a little bit in this game. I'm hoping nowhere near as much as we did in the Man City game. But anyway, Juventus have kept a clean sheet in 4 of their last 10 home games in the Champions League, which I fancy our chances against us if we are on goal-scoring form, which we have been recently, obviously apart from Man City. I won't keep referring back to that, but really that is the only bad performance we've had all season. Christ almighty, that scared the life out of me. And I haven't even got my headphones on. Juventus have scored at least 2 goals in their last 3 matches against Chelsea, which, again, we haven't played fucking keep saying Man City. We haven't played Juventus in just over 9 years in competitive match. So that statistic a little bit redundant, to be quite honest with you. I think all of those players are missing for Juventus. Chelsea have lost only 1 away match in their last 10 Champions League matches, winning 7, drawing 2, and losing, of course, that 1 game, which was against Porto. And even then, that was a completely, again, redundant game. It didn't really mean anything in the scheme of things. It was we had won on aggregate. Chelsea have kept a clean sheet in 6 of their last 8 matches in the Champions League as well, home and away. So you know, team news. We'll go back to the team news. There's quite a few of you coming in now. I'm sure you're trickling in very, very quickly as the game is about to start. 20 minutes to go, so a little bit of time to kill. Christensen does start on that right back position. Thiago Silva in the middle. Rudiger maintains his position in left back. Replays. Wagwan. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Azpilicueta again. We will move on to the Juventus team shortly. Just give me a chance, Jesus. Azpilicueta on that right wing back position. Champions. The music came on. Captain, of course. Jorginho and Kovacic make up the centre of midfield. Alonso on that left wing back. And, of course, Ziyech making way into a first team place in the Champions League. Once again, did he make a first team appearance against Zenit? I'm fairly sure he did. Havertz back in the first team. And Lukaku is of course, up front. Notable mentions in the substitutes: Chalobah, Sarr, Chilwell, which a lot of people, as I said at the beginning of the stream, were hoping that he would make it into the first team over Alonso. Sadly for them, he has not. In Alonso we trust. I've got a feeling that he's going to play pretty well today. I said that before the City game, and look how that turned out. Saul doesn't make it into the first team once again. Pulisic's injury, I'm not quite sure, Shaden. At this point, I think he's still recovering, obviously, and it's just a matter of time. As I said, he's incredibly injury prone, sadly. So, it's more of like we'll have to wait and see. Loftus-Cheek, Hudson-Odoi, and Timo Werner, as well as Ross Barkley, who I'll be highly surprised if Barkley makes it into the starting, not the starting lineup, but gets any sort of game time today, unless of course we do run riot in Turin. The Vieira era claims it's going to be 3-1 to Chelsea. What do you guys think of my Allegri picture that I've picked out? I thought it was a belter. Here is the Juventus starting lineup once again. Szczesny in goal. And Danilo, Bonucci, De Ligt, and Lobo Silva in the back 4 for the old lady. Cuadrado, of course, former Chelsea boy himself. Absolutely shocking for us, or at least given the time. Bagafrey, or Bagafreur, however you want to say it. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I forgot to acknowledge you there. Bentancur and Locatelli make up the middle of the field for Juventus, and Rabiot, of course, on that left midfield position. Bernardeschi and Chiesa make up the strike force for Juventus for this game. Any news on Reese's medals? No, I don't. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny at all. It's just the way you worded it. I thought it was going to be so. Any news on Reece James's injury? You know, no. I haven't got any clue where his the whereabouts of his silverware is. Unfortunately, De Sciglio, Chiellini, and Moise Kean making some of those on the bench for the home side today. De Ligt might think twice joining us if we beat them. We have been linked. We have, of course, been linked with De Ligt. He was one of the players that a lot of people were gunning for at the beginning of when, I know he's only 21 or 22, however old he is. He's got a long career ahead of him. He's obviously very, very good. Would I like him? Well, you never know. You never know. You know, if it happens. Of course, Rudiger is rumoured to perhaps be leaving the club. I've got no idea who Lobo Silva is. Yeah, I'm assuming he's one of the... It's going to be... it's Alexandro. I got it off of... Everywhere says Lobo Silva. I will change that so that it's less confusing. I was wondering who the fuck that was. I must be honest. Lobo Silva. Santos. Oh, it's not Santos, is it? Alexandra. Oh, God. Muddy behaviour from me. Alexandro. Here we go. So let's update that. Boys, you're going to get me absolutely hydrated for... if you keep doing the hydration points, I'm going to be absolutely... well, you know... too hydrated to say the least. Alexandro, there we go. We've updated that. If anyone has a clue who their captain is for today, Dybala's their vice captain, and Chiellini's obviously their main captain, and Dybala is their vice captain. So, if anyone could, give me some kind of clue, it has to be Bonucci, surely. Dybala is out. He is out. So that's why he's not on. He's not captain. I can't find anywhere that claims who's the captain for today's game. I would honestly like. It must be Bonucci. It must be. No more Ronaldo in Juventus. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we win the match. You are correct. And of course with the absence of Cristiano Ronaldo. Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing to not be playing against him. It's always a good thing. We've got some Tuchel time. Ren. It's Tuchel time, baby. Thank you for using up your points over on Twitch. I won't advertise myself just yet. I'm trying to minimise doing it too much because I know how annoying that must be. Havertz or Mount? Who do I prefer? Is that what you're asking? If that is the case, it's hard. It's so difficult to really separate them. I think Mount has not been as good as he can be in his overall quality, what he can provide as a player, his overall potential. Mason Mount hasn't quite really hit that height this season so far. He hasn't been bad by any means, but he hasn't necessarily played as well as he did over the last couple of seasons. Havertz, I think he's really, really going to the top. He's really one of my favourite players at the moment, especially when he's on form, which at the moment is a lot of the time. Again, he can have his off days, like a lot of players. It happens. They're young. Will you stream the match also? No, I will not be streaming the match. Only coverage, either wherever you're watching it, Chelsea Fan TV on YouTube or Chelsea Fans XI over on Twitch. Szczesny's the captain, is he? That makes sense. It does make sense. I would have thought Bonucci was in with a shout, but for now, Sorry, I burst your eardrums if you are for some reason listening with headphones. We will put Szczesny as captain just for the sake of it, just getting it out of the way. Just under 15 minutes to go until kickoff. Again, if you are just joining, be sure to get your get your predictions in. And Super Chelsea, champions of Europe, we know what we are. I'm just resting the old windpipe for those songs. Try and get the old chat buzzing for. So get involved. Come on, sing along with me. Fair enough. How about Hudson-Odoi or Ruben Loftus-Cheek? I've always loved Ruben, and I've loved Hudson-Odoi for a long time. Said this a couple of games ago, I think on the Tottenham game, that I just don't think that I think he just needs to sort himself out, get his head a little bit more straight, and he's definitely got the potential. Obviously, he's so young. They all are. They're so young that, you know, anything is possible for these players. Hudson-Odoi just needs to get the right mentality about him. He's always... I compared him to Wilfried Zaha. He's always... he just moans a lot. Do you know what I mean? When he gets fouled or... I don't know. Whereas Loftus-Cheek always had his head down, always just does what he needs to do. And of course, last game against Man City, we saw glimpses of what he was capable of doing before, again, his injury that obviously was a bit of a risk of tearing down all that potential that he'd built up. Sparing his energy. Just wait until the game starts. Yeah, I know. I'm sparing my energy. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the energy levels low currently. Keeping myself ready. Getting on my toes. Should have started Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Come on, Lukaku, get yourself in the score sheet. Show that Juventus while you come back to Chelsea. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. He scored. I'm fairly sure he's done a number over Juventus in the past. Prove me. I haven't quite looked up that statistic for some reason. Of course, he has just come from Inter Milan, so he knows how to play against Italian clubs. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. If he's never scored against Juventus, I would be surprised if he hasn't, to be honest. Who do I think will win the Champions League? I'm not even being biased when I say I do genuinely think we have a chance to. I think it all relies a lot on how we play today. If we do, for whatever reason, get absolutely shafted today, then I think it could be a sign that this year isn't our year, because we've done so well in the group stages especially last year. Obviously, we conceded the fewest goals in Champions League history last season, or we joint lowest goals conceded. I do fancy our chances. I do think as well that PSG will somehow pull something off. But of course, they whenever they get to the final, they really don't perform well in the last stages of the Champions League. Chelsea now undoubtedly undeniably have got that experience behind them now. We've won the Champions League twice. We're in contact constantly with previous players who won it in 2012, our likes of Ashley Cole, Petr Cech, Paulo Ferreira, and then of course all of the players currently have all won it, apart from some of the new boys like Saul. That being said, like I said, I do back ourselves, but I wouldn't be surprised if we go out either really early, as in like the last 16. It could be one of those seasons for Chelsea, but at the same time, it could be another. I would not be surprised if we retain. I'm calling it now. It's going to be either or. We're either going to do absolutely terrible, which I really doubt we will. I'm hoping we don't clip that. I'm hoping we do really well, and I also wouldn't be surprised if we at least get to the final. I really wouldn't be surprised. Over on Twitch, you don't ask at this stage. It's too early to tell. You're right, Renz. You're right. If PSG don't get to the final, that team is done. I mean, if they've got fucking Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe up front, if they can't win with that team, what are you doing? What are you doing? Amazon missed out. Rain Star Wars just said all or nothing. Really, honestly, of all this, they're doing Arsenal this season. Arsenal. Why? Why? They really missed out on, of course, Lampard's first full season in charge. And, of course, you had the drama of him getting sacked and then Tuchel taking over. And then we were muddied to start with. And then we've gone up and we've won the Champions League. You couldn't have asked for a more cinematic season for any club ever. I really don't think. I'd be doubtful if there are many more stories that matched the one that Chelsea had last. It was so poetic. And in my first season of streaming as well, it made for fucking some beautiful clips as well. It really did. All or nothing season. What do you think? Why do you think Tuchel does not start Ziyech in the Premier League? I think Ziyech's he's better in the Champions League. Some players are better suited in certain competitions. Barkley is a prime example. Carabao Cup. He's a Carabao Cup merchant and he bangs in the Carabao Cup. He really does. But that being said, he's stinky in anything else, really. I do like Barkley. He's a bit of a nutter outside the pitch, really. I don't know how many of you have seen videos of him on his day-to-day life when he goes out clubbing and all that. He's a bit of a knob. I can't lie. He's a bit of a fucking nutcase, isn't he? What formation for Juventus? We will go through the starting lineups as the game is about to start, but Juventus will be playing a 4-4-2 formation. If we go out, we win the Prem easy. I mean, you could be right. I see the logic. I do see the logic. It hurt when Lampard left, but it was for the better. Yes, I love Lampard. One of the OG, one of the goats for Chelsea, no doubt about it. If not the goat, but it just wasn't to be. Maybe in the future, when Tuchel eventually leaves, hopefully he doesn't for a long time. I love him to death. I said this the other day. I'll be honest. I do like Tuchel already. I like his personality more than I like Mourinho. Or I liked Mourinho at the time. Don't get me wrong, Mourinho is the GOAT for Chelsea managerial wise, but I do think that is under pressure at the moment by Tuchel if he carries on the way that he is. A long way to go yet. Of course, Mourinho never won the Champions League for Chelsea, and again, the Champions League win for Tuchel is a little bit... would he have done it if he had us from the start? You never know. You never know. They're both very good in their own ways. I think Tuchel's come with such a diverse and such a unique sort of philosophy to this club that Chelsea has never had, that we really are a force to be reckoned with at the moment. People's agenda against Alonso. Mate, I couldn't tell you. I've said this. I back him as an attacking player. I've always said that he should really be either a midfielder, even an attacker, to be honest. But at the same time, I've never once defended him defensively. He's absolutely fucking shocking. He's so slow. He's so slow. Listen, we are 4 minutes away. The teams are lining up. Give me 2 seconds. Here is the Chelsea lineup, and I will be back very, very short. I just need to go for a piss. I can't lie. I just need to ready the old tank. The last thing I need is to go for a piss in the first half of the game. I'm just as well switching over to everything there. But yes, stay tuned. Kickoff starting very, very shortly. Here is the Chelsea lineup, and I'll be back in just 2 seconds. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Sorry about that. Okay. Starting line up for the final time. Mendy, Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kovacic, Alonso, Ziyech, Havertz, and Lukaku in today's starting lineup. And then, of course, last but not least, beautiful Allegri. Look at him. Look at him. Szczesny, Danilo, Bonucci, De Ligt. I've said Lobo Silva. It's fucking Sandro, whatever his name is. Quadrado, Bentancur, Locatelli, Rabiot, Bernardeschi, and Chiesa start for Juventus. Moments away, ladies and gentlemen. Moments away. It is a big one. It's arguably as big as it gets in the group stage. Juventus, there's only few teams really bigger than those on this stage. Real Madrid, Barcelona, maybe a couple of other English sides. Of course, we can't face any English sides in the group stage. So at this point, again, we are just seconds away. Fingers crossed indeed. They're still doing the lineups here. Get your predictions in. We are, again, as I say, moments away. If you haven't liked over on YouTube, be sure to leave a like on the video. I'm sure the boys over at Chelsea Fan TV will massively, massively appreciate that. We're nearly at 100 already, and the game hasn't even started. It's unheard of. It really is. And again, I appreciate it, so I can't imagine what the boys over at Chelsea Fan TV think as well. Just over 60 of you over on YouTube. A few of you over on Twitch. I know the Netherlands, we have a Champions League switch, so we keep it updated. So keep me updated. I will indeed. I will indeed. We are seconds away now. Seconds. Come on, the Chelsea. I've got my TV as loud as I can, hoping it doesn't pick up on the thing. But I like hearing the commentary and everything. Will we take a knee? We will. Chelsea in blue. Juventus in their classic zebra-striped black and white kit. Get on with it! Come on! It is a fascinating game. It is. And off we finally bloody go. Boys and girls, strap in. It's going to be a belter, I'm sure. Let's top up on the old water. Azpilicueta. Christensen plays it back to Mendy. If you are feeling extra generous and you want your you want to show even more support, I'm sure, again, the boys over at Chelsea Fan TV would appreciate any old super chats or anything. I'm still quite new to YouTube live streams, so I wouldn't know. I think it's called super chats. Quadrado fouled already. Ziyech running his legs down the back of Quadrado's legs. Rennes claims it's going to be a 2-0 win to Chelsea. Lukaku and Ziyech on the score sheet. Here's Danilo. Plays it down the wing. It's perfectly placed. Don't you cut out. God, my skybox was playing silly buggers before the game. About 20 minutes or so before the game. Well, no, I would say about an hour before the game. The Zenit game was just mudded. Absolutely mudded. Connection's perfect. You couldn't ask for a better connection in my house. But the old skybox, it does like to play silly buggers. Rudiger plays it forward. Lukaku chasing. Headed away by Sandro. So far, a lot of back and forth here. Christensen with a great tackle. and takes it on the counter-attack here for Chelsea. Just killed it a little bit here. Jorginho in our own half. Kovacic hopefully can perform a little bit better than he did against Man City. Arguably one of his worst performances. I personally crossed in. Jorginho. Kovacic! Easy save. Early pickings for Chelsea, and quite a poor shot, all things considered. Easy pickings for Szczesny. Here's Christensen once again. Passes. Kovacic. Havertz. Just looking for that little gap to play through. Just working Juventus out at the moment. Again, only 3 minutes gone or so. Early stages, but a lot of pressure already. Juventus pushing up. Playing a high line. Here's Alonso. Playing in the position I think he plays best in, personally. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of magic from Alonso. Proving the doubters wrong. Proving the haters wrong, more importantly. Ziyech crosses it in. Back posts. Easy pickings once again for Szczesny. You're behind me. I'm ahead of you, am I? Barcelona are losing to Benfica already. Champions of Europe, we know what we are. We know what we are. We know it's a bit early for that, but all the same, it goes without saying we are indeed champions of Europe, and we know what we are. What's that? Champions of Europe? Champions of Europe? Kovacic, out wide. Christensen, play it forward. There we go. Havertz down the wing, chasing after it. Couldn't quite get a touch on it, and De Ligt defends it fairly well. Locatelli in a little bit of danger, and Ziyech gives the ball away once again via a foul. Sandro, the recipient of that foul. If we just double check, I'm fairly sure, yeah. Did you know? This is a stat for everyone saying that we're just a team that buys foreign players all the time. This is the first Chelsea lineup in all competitions since 1999 that Chelsea haven't fielded at least one English player. Can you believe that? What a stat that is. Unbelievable. And, I mean, Chilwell could have been that guy to keep that stat going. But, Christ. Only 4 years after I was born, that was. Sing the Havertz song. It's a bit early for that. If he, you know, 5 minutes or so, only gone. Got to keep me whistle wet for the. It's a great chance. It's come out for Havertz. Just playing around the box. That sort of came. Oh, it's a brilliant whipping by Ziyech, headed away for a corner by Danilo. Just chipping away at that wall of Juventus. Who knows how strong that wall is today. Champions League's a different breed, of course. They're a bit shit in Serie A, all things considered. It's a great little playback! Lukaku. Cheeky little cutback cross there from Alonso. Lukaku on it, first thing. Poor throw out by Szczesny. Picked up. Azpilicueta. Jorginho. Havertz. Looking to find the cross. He's fouled, but nothing's given. And then eventually Juventus play it out themselves for a throw in. Good to see Thiago Silva back in the starting lineup. Of course, he practically had a starting role against Man City because of Reece James's early injury. It's given away by Jorginho so unnecessarily in the middle of the field there. Tackled by Kovacic. Bernardeschi goes down. It looked like a good tackle. It was from behind. Honestly, that might well have been in the box as well. Alonso down the wing. Doing what he does best. Again, picks it up. Good pass from Jorginho for once. Crossed in. It's drilled in. But to the feet of that Juve player. And then Ziyech once again. That's his third foul already this game. Shoving his Ras into Danilo's mush. It's a great tackle by Kovacic on second analysis of that last-ditch tackle. If he hadn't done that, arguably we could be looking at least 1-0 or at least the first shot on target. Well, for Juventus at least. Juventus, at the moment, they're not looking too dangerous apart from that chance that Kovacic took care of. Chelsea, the more aggressive team so far, but Juventus, no stranger to the ball so far. They've had a fair bit of the ball. Again, only 10 minutes played. Plenty of time to go. Plenty of goal-scoring opportunities to go. Nicely picked out there as Azpilicueta, intercepting that switch of play. De Ligt handballs it there. Havertz with a flick to get past him, and De Ligt just putting his arm out. And it's a free kick in a very good position, though I do say so myself, for the Blues. Just to the side, the right-hand side of the box. Szczesny orchestrating the defence of Juventus. Great goal-scoring opportunity here. Alonso hovering over the ball. He raises his hand, looking for the whipping. It's a lofted one. And Lukaku at the back post. Sorry, Rudiger. And it was Lukaku who had the chance there. Another look at Lukaku. The cutback. Brilliant training manoeuvre there by Alonso and Lukaku. Lukaku just didn't quite get a hold of the ball enough to get any sort of power to challenge Szczesny there. Alonso fouling Danilo. Danilo in the wars at the moment so far today between Ziyech and Alonso. Absolutely battering him around the pitch at the moment. Just over 10 minutes gone. Szczesny with the ball forward. Easily cut out by Rudiger. He probably had a lot more time than he thought there to bring it down. It is headed back into the possession of Juventus. They're just giving the ball away so needlessly. It's a game where Chelsea could win this quite easily if we pick and choose our timing correctly. Juventus, at the moment, they're passing woeful. Playing it forward so willy-nilly and just giving the ball away so easily. Lucky for them, they are Italian, so they are one that, to enjoy the deck, shall we say. After looking at that, Ziyech gives away another foul, but to be honest, absolutely nothing in it. He just goes to deck so easily. Locatelli gets a handful of Ziyech's meat as well. Inadvertently, of course. Played over the top. Again. At the moment, Juventus, their only style of play, Route 1 football, straight hoof and hope at the moment. Really, really poor play so far from the old lady. The boys from Turin. Rudiger down the line. Alonso charging forward as fast as he can, which, as we know, is not the fastest of all the players that we've got at our disposal. No doubt, I'm sure, if Alonso does have a bit of a smelly one, that Chilwell will... I've got hope. He played against Zenit, so you never know. We might see Chile play at some point. Kovacic. Back to Thiago Silva. Rudiger. Forward once again to Marcos Alonso, who looks for the pass. He does find Kovacic in the middle of the play. Lukaku picks it up. He's getting absolutely hounded by the defence. Plays it out wide. Ziyech looking for another chance. Rudiger. We know he's good at the old whip. He can certainly whip it in out of nowhere, seemingly. Bayern versus Zenit. You sure Bayern are playing Zenit? I just saw Zenit win. You would think that Grealish could be part Italian. It's part wet wipe as well. I can't really slag off his haircut because when I haven't got my hair up, I have my hair back the same way he does, to be fair. I did it first. I didn't do it because of him. Here's Christensen. So far, so good from the Dane. The great Dane. Bayern Munich apparently in the lead against Zenit. Sign Rice. I'll have a word. I'll have a word with played through. Big Roman Abramovich, and I'll mention Sign Rice. Maybe I'll pull a full. I'll be able to pull a few strings, you know, with my pull power. Give it away from a long ball against from Juventus once again. Dynamo Kiev are losing to Bayern Munich. My sources over on Twitch are telling me. Kovacic. Christensen plays it back to Kovacic. The play is opening up. Alonso looking for the ball. Cross it! Not the best of balls, but it's given to him nonetheless. Kovacic back out to Rudiger. It's okay, T. T, I've got you, mate. We'll sign Rice. You've got my words. Rabiot picks it up. It's 2v1. It's a shocker of a pass from Rabiot, you twat. Mendy picks it up. And he's just saying, what is he doing? A brilliant chance there. Breakaway out of nothing for Juventus. Rabiot. And I can only assume it's either Chiesa or Bernardeschi. 2v1 situation. It's a 2v3 situation. You've got to add on 2 extra men when you're facing Mendy between the sticks. And Mendy really didn't have to do anything apart from pick up the ball. Lukaku gives the ball away. Again, he's got experience in the old Serie A. So you would expect him to know a thing or two playing Juventus. None of you have really corrected me whether or not he's scored. Not even corrected me, but told me if he scored against Juventus. Havertz plays it. Lukaku. It's a great bit of play. Lukaku holding up the ball. Looking for that back heel. Cheeky little number there. Nearly finding Havertz, but defended well by Juventus nonetheless. We are knocking at Juventus's door. The old lady... She's nearly keeling over, bless her. Rudiger plays it forward once again. Ziyech finds Alonso. Alonso looking for that all-important cross. Back to Rudiger. Christensen. We're knocking... We're a... Hey! Jesus Christ. Stupid little passes like that can cause an absolute ruckus for the Chelsea boys. We're under pressure here. Chris, just give it back. There you go. Fucking hell. Let's both give 50p to Simon Rice. I'll add it to the kitty. Don't you worry. I'll add my fair share to the Rice Foundation. And then another person just said they'll add 50p. So that's a quid. That's a quid towards the Rice Foundation. We'll buy him ourselves, shall we? And then we'll go to Roman Abramovich and say, here you go. Here's a quid. Played over the top. Alonso looking for that. And Cuadrado getting a... You stupid twat! What are you doing? Alonso in the book. I back him every day. I back him game after game after game. And then he does stupid shit like that. Grabs Cuadrado by the hair. Silly, silly bugger. And just like that, first booking of the game goes towards Chelsea. And a shove in the back at first. And then followed by a grab of the old hair. And as mentioned, Marcos Alonso, the first one in the book for the boys. What? For the entire game. Ren's over on Twitch is willing to provide 15 euros to the kitty for the Rice Foundation. Keep the money coming in. Lukaku has scored. He has scored against Juventus. Well, there we go. Someone finally said it. Chilwell over Alonso for me. I mean, you're not the first person to say that. However, I do. There is an argument for it. There really is. There really is an argument for it. I think it's a little hard to say. They both have their good attributes in different well, not different places, but in that position, they both provide different opportunities in that position. Chilwell provides a little bit more accuracy with his passes, I would say, and a little bit more pace. But Alonso, I've said this from day, is one of the best free kick specialists in the fucking world, arguably. Like some of the free kicks he's scored, Jesus Christ! Oh, it's given away again! Yeah, no! Oh! Chiesa with a brilliant chance. Plays it just across goal. Another mistake from Chelsea. And arguably this could be the reason that we either concede or lose this game. Poor passes. Back to poor old Christensen once again. Is the one that has to try and make up for it. 3 times now. They've had brilliant chances. Oh, Mendy with a shocker of a pass. Rudiger stretched. The passing from the boys, very similar to that of the Man City game. It really is. Chiesa is dangerous. We were interested in buying him last window. Very late. I really think the only chance that they're going to get to score is by a mistake. And at the moment, we're giving them plenty of chances. They're not even creating. They're not even creating chances. We're giving them chances. Ziyech picks up the ball. He's get him off! Ziyech's had a fucking stinker so far. My God! He's fouled people. He's made about 5 or 6 fouls already. He's only been 20 minutes gone and he gives the ball away about 3 fucking times. Here's Jorginho. Kovacic. Alonso. We do indeed need to stop giving the ball away. If we don't give the ball away, so a bit of a Michael Owen. Well, you know, whenever they score, when they don't score, they rarely ever win. I was going to say, if we don't give the ball away the way we have been giving the ball away, then chances are we will be able to see them off. We're not really creating anything at the moment ourselves. We've got more possession. That's an absolute guarantee. There's a reason we're the bookies' favourites. We are back to our... Why we didn't play this fucking formation against City. Look at us! We're playing Juventus in our own backyards. And we're absolutely dominating possession-wise as Kovacic plays it through. Lukaku. Never a foul. Alonso maintains the ball. Ziyech on the edge of the box. Thiago Silva looking for the through ball. He doesn't. Christensen gets it instead. Christensen to Havertz. Back to Christensen. Kovacic. Havertz picks it up. Lukaku with the swivel. Oh, he's got strength, but he hasn't got enough to see off Bonucci on that instance. And it's a great passage of play from Chelsea. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. But it doesn't lead to anything on this occasion. 23 minutes or so gone in this game. Kovacic keeps giving the ball away. He does. He's continued his stinky performance from City. He gave the ball away so many times. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore Kovacic. I adore him. But seeing the way he played against City, and he's carrying on that bit of form today, he's getting on my tickets, that is for sure. Oh my God. It's Mendy, although he hasn't given the ball away necessarily so far today, is when he's played it out, has put everyone in danger at least 2 or 3 times so far today. Just then, exactly. Alonso gives it back to Kovacic. Kovacic to Ziyech. Havertz gives it back to Ziyech. Jorginho in the middle of the field, looking for that loop over the top of the defence. They're defending so deep. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the back. Lukaku looking to get something on it, but it's far too high over the top of his head. Azpilicueta sees it off from Sandro out for a throw-in by the corner flag. Koundé in the next window. We tried to get him in the last window, but to no avail. I don't necessarily think we need him, to be honest, but he is one for the future. That is an absolute guarantee. He is one of the defenders for the future. So if we can nab him early doors, then loan him off to one of our partner clubs. What's the one? Vitesse. Loan him off to ship him off to Vitesse for a season. See how he does there. That's our go-to club these days. If you played Football Manager, I never knew they were actually a partnership club with us. Play Football Manager. Turns out they are. That's why most of our players come. Over the top, Lukaku. Havertz. Ref! He may have got the ball there, and I may have absolutely ripped my throat out of its fucking esophagus. Jesus Christ. This is a slow off, I'll be honest. I thought the time we're going... It's a very fast-paced game, all things considered. Lukaku, play it to his feet! For Christ's sake! Keep playing it to his thigh! Jorginho. What is with these fucking lofted balls to Lukaku? Play it to feet, man! Jesus! Yeah, I said this. Lukaku, he has scored. Apparently, he scored against Juventus in the past when he played for Inter Milan. And so you would think, but the style of play at Inter Milan is probably completely different to what we play with Lukaku at Chelsea. So I keep saying, just play it to feet, man. It's not... He's so big. He does not want it high so that he has to fucking work it out and then bring it down. He's a lump, for Christ's sake. He's got the techers for it, don't get me wrong. But if you play it to feet, 9 times out of 10, he'll figure something out. Don't give him the extra added work of having to work something out if it's above his hip. Given away. Cuadrado picks it back up. Oh, it's a nice play. Chiesa... It goes out for a goal kick. They just know one gap is enough for Lukaku to score. Yeah, they do. They're all over. They're all over him like a rash. They really are. It's like having Lasso back in the squad. Oh, hey. I like Lasso, right? Leave old Graham alone. Back in the days of Lasso and Petrescu on the wings, or not on the wings, but in the left and right back positions. Big Dan and Graham. Nearly half an hour gone. If you are just tuning in, if you haven't liked the YouTube stream, Chelsea Fan TV, feel free. Show your support. Plenty of time in this game to go. And if you are watching over on Twitch, or if you aren't following on Twitch already, feel free. Chelsea Fans XI. Jorginho. Foul on Ziyech in the middle of the fields. Not that different. They also play the left and right middle and building up from the back. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Second half, bring Timo to partner Lukaku. I don't really understand why Werner hasn't started. I don't really get why. Crossed in again. I don't really get why Werner hasn't started over Ziyech, to be honest. Don't really understand what Ziyech's done to really warrant a first team position in a game of this magnitude. You know what I mean? A little bit choppy on the old YouTube there. Yeah, Ziyech, arguably, I really think probably the worst player today. Jorginho's not been great either, but Ziyech, he's fouled so many times today. And really hasn't created anything in terms of opportunities either. Just creating issues more than anything. On this occasion, Lukaku, great tackle. It's a great chance here. Havertz! Down the wing. Play the fucking ball, man. Distributed wide. Szczesny finds Cuadrado. Bernardeschi out wide. Finds Rabiot. Rabiot looking for that all-important cross. He does it. He goes for the shot instead! And it's over the bar. It's a great chance. I think Mendy had it covered, but that the right-footed swinger from Rabiot there. Not causing too much of an issue for Mendy in the end, but on target, you never know. Look at you all sat down. Dossers, the lot of you! Fucking Juve fans. Unbelievable. I love they can't even fill out their ground. I don't know if that's because of COVID restrictions or not. I've got to put it down probably to Ronaldo. Now that he's gone, none of them go to the bloody game. Plenty of seats. It looks like it is social distancing, to be honest. Why would you scare the fuck out of me like that? My God. Honestly, I saw that. I absolutely shat myself. You bastard. Great chance. Did that get any of you? For those on YouTube, my Twitch just got someone just sent a fucking copyright claim. A false one, of course, but said my account had been banned then, so my life nearly shat out my arse, to put it bluntly. You're a cunt, mate. At least give me a follow for that, you little twat. Don't do that. Fucking hell. I've already had one copyright claim against me. Oh, God. My poor heart. Rudiger. There we go. We made it all better. And if you haven't used your Prime, by all means, feel free to subscribe as well. That'll make me feel even better, mate. It's Kovacic. Ziyech. Jorginho. I think we're just trying to produce any old thing in this half. Second half, I'm sure we'll come out all guns a blazing. I mean, we're already all guns a blazing in this first half, but really not. They're just defending. Look at them. They've got about 7 players in the box. My life. We're doing barely anything in attack, and we're giving the ball away too often. We're defending well on those occasions that we give the ball away unnecessarily, but, you know. Tyler, thanks for the follow, by the way. You absolute twat. Scared. So scared. Scared me so much. Quadrado picks it up on the wing. Juventus doing well. They are, although they are absolutely parking the bus, to say the least. They really are. They are providing a very poor game in terms of entertainment. If you're a Juventus fan, at least Chelsea are trying to score. Juventus aren't doing anything in terms of trying to score, unless, of course, it comes from a mistake from Chelsea. Danilo with the throw. I feel like we're playing City did yesterday in the first half. Possession, but no threat at all. Yeah, you are right. Time's absolutely flying by suddenly. Oh, I thought the fucking YouTube stream just went down as well. Then it said an error occurred. We are still live though, thankfully. Making moves, making $1 million moves. I'll be honest, boys. It's been a shit first half. It really has. No one's really having a standout performance for Chelsea. I'd probably Christensen's doing the bits. Defensively, we're doing well to put them at bay, but they are trolling the life out of me. Alonso back to Rudiger. I can't deal with another game of Chelsea not scoring, man. I need some screaming in my life. I've got so much built up screaming in my stomach and in my chest. We need a goal. I need to let loose, for Christ's sake. Score a goal! Jesus Christ! Oh. Havertz fouling again. I've been saying we do not really have wingers that can take on players. Ziyech and Havertz are both attacking midfielders. Yeah. It's the formation we play though. It's a little bit. I like the formation we play, but it does mean that there's not really much room for out and out wingers. Do you know what I mean? Like it is always attacking midfielders on the wing. I suppose. But I think, weirdly, I do think Pulisic would have played quite well in a game like this. Who have we got? Hudson-Odoi might play well in this game. A substitution is overdue already, and we're only half an hour in, 37 minutes in, and we do need to make a substitution. It's just stale. This team is stale. Alonso played over the top, and it's hit fucking Lukaku on the head. Goes out for a goal kick. I think Chilwell coming on. Chilwell for Alonso. Alonso really has got on my nerves already today. And like I say, you guys know how much I love him. But he's just not doing a lot today. He's had plenty of the ball. Jorginho interception. So I think we overrate players too much. Like Havertz, no, there's no chance he's overrated. I disagree with that completely. Ziyech, yes. He's at an age now where he should be performing day in, day out. But I think a lot of people, I think a lot of Chelsea fans would be surprised if you told them how old Ziyech actually was. Because he doesn't look his age, but he certainly plays like he's still an up-and-coming player. The age he is, he really should be in his top form. Havertz given away again! Jesus! Oh, no! Alonso gives it away. Christensen tracking back. He's stretched out there. He's not hurt, thankfully. Chiesa drops Alonso to his fucking ass. Cuadrado to score against his old club. Great chance again. It falls out. He had the shots! Do you mean advantage? Gives them the advantage. They absolutely blaze it over the fucking bar, and he gives the foul anyway. Yeah, you're right. Havertz, the stream's lagging. Stream's fine on yours. Oh, let me know. There's not much I can do about it. Morata on the bench there, or not on the bench. He's actually out injured. If you're watching on Twitch, if you lower the quality, if you press the cog or the settings icon and you lower the quality a bit, it shouldn't lag as much. If you're watching it on high quality, it will struggle a little bit here and there, but great chance here, free kick, Cuadrado over the ball. One of the bigger chances of this half. Just under 5 minutes to go. Shot cleared. It hits the wall straight away. Rudiger chasing down. Havertz as well. Can we get the ball? Just get it out, for fuck's sake. Oh, for Christ's sake. Rudiger obstructs. I don't think he's going to get booked. The stream's fine for you over on YouTube as well. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. It's a free kick to Juventus again in a quite dangerous position. I would personally think that they're going to go for an in-swinger here. The Cuadrado is hanging over it here. It's quite far out. It's going to be a cross, probably. In-swinger. Great chance. And in Mendy we trust. Boys and girls. Never doubt Mendy. Never doubt him. Honestly. He just latches onto it. Pulisic and Ziyech as well are injury prone. You are correct. Our two main wingers are injury prone, and Cho is the only backup. And exactly, Hudson-Odoi, not exactly the kind of backup that you'd need in a side of. And I'm saying, don't get me wrong, Hudson-Odoi has his moments of finesse and of good quality, but in terms of you want an out and out right, regular basis, good performance, Hudson-Odoi, he doesn't fit into this team quality-wise. There are so many players that are better than him. Currently, again, I do think that he has the potential to make it. But too often he has not been good enough for he hasn't hit the billing for this Chelsea team. Some of the boys there, some of the Chelsea fans in the stands. Danilo sending Kovacic for a sandwich. Lukaku chasing down. They're just playing with us in defence. It's really fucking boring. I've got to be honest with you, boys. They're just going for the draw. And I don't know why, because at Stamford Bridge we're going to absolutely fuck them. But 2 minutes to go in this first half, and Juventus have played some of the most boring football I think I've seen in quite some time. They're so deep. They're so shit as well, man. They're playing so poor. It's a great chance for a counter-attack. Lukaku on the wing. On his own. Dispossessed. And I think it may actually go out for a goal kick there. It doesn't. It goes out for a corner. Well, replays. It might be that chance. It's a corner ball. Ooh. Alonso opting for an in-swinger this time rather than... Oh, sorry, an out-swinger rather than an in-swinger. Like I said, an out-swinging cross. Cornered in, crossed in. Oh! Thiago Silva with a chance on the volley. It deflects out. Ziyech with the cross. It's not the best, but it does get flicked on nonetheless. And again, it's a fucking foul. Given away so needlessly, man. My God, can the second half come sooner rather than later? Because we have been shocked. No, not shocked. They've been shocking. They've just been so ultra defensive. It's boring. Typical Italian sort of, not even anything added on either. There we go. Well, what can I say? Apart from, boys, a couple of things. If you aren't subscribed or you haven't liked the video over on... what the fuck's happened? Can you hear me? What's going on with my webcam? Bear with me. There we go. What? I don't know what happened there. If you're not followed, if you're not subscribed to Chelsea Fan TV over on YouTube, sorry, my mind's just gone completely there. Can hear you, but the camera's frozen. Yeah, I've fixed it. That's never happened before ever. Yeah, as I said, subscribed on YouTube over on Chelsea Fan TV, or if you haven't liked the video, by all means, hit that like button. And if you aren't following me and you feel like being generous enough to do so, Chelsea Fans XI or Chelsea Fans 11 in Roman numerals, but Chelsea Fans XI, exactly as you see it on the screen there on all my social media platforms, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok as well, if you're feeling extra generous. YouTube and TikTok have my clips of any goals that we should score. Of course, it's been at least a game or so since we've done that, so no new clips on there. Twitch, basically the same on YouTube, and Instagram, plenty of updates on there, statistics, all sorts. Upcoming games, we've got Southampton, Brentford, Malmo, and Norwich. And, of course, as it stands, not quite accurate, but all the same, pretty much exactly how you see it there, just without the games played. It is Chelsea on top of the group as it stands, based off of that Zenit result. All the same points. Of course, sorry, it's 4 points apiece for Juventus and for Chelsea as well. Listen, give me 2 seconds, 5 minutes. Go and do what you need to do in the time that it takes for me to come back. I will be back in a very, very short amount of time. 5 minutes maximum, just to prepare for the second half and to have a little tinkle and all that sort of stuff. Go for a piss if you need to as well. And we will talk potential substitutions, potential things going on in the second half. And of course, where we can improve in the second half. As I said, I'll be back in just a moment. And it is 0-0 between the two clubs going into half-time. And we're back. Hello. Sorry for the wait. And if we look at the statistics, honestly, we're lucky to be at 0-0, as someone said. CFC Mount said over on YouTube. It's not the best of performances from Chelsea, I must admit, in terms of attacking options. Really nothing too creative in terms of, opportunities created. 73% possession, though, as Dynamite Taz said over on Twitch. And, a good performance possession-wise. We're playing our typical possession-based football. 13 fouls, though, I think most of which came from Ziyech in the middle of the field. And 4 shots apiece for both clubs. Apart from that, really not too great of a performance. 1 shot on target came quite early on in the first half, and we're lacking creativity, to say the least. And my skybox has frozen once again. Playing city buggers today, it really is. Hopefully it's back for the fucking second half. Jesus Christ. 85 likes over on YouTube. If you are watching and you're feeling generous, of course, by all means, leave a like on the video. In terms of substitutions, the game it will be live. It's currently frozen. My skybox has been playing up all day today for some reason. Alonso slowly returning back to the way that you don't like. QQ, you're absolutely right. I keep saying I back him to the we all know how good Alonso can be, but in the past couple of games he has been that stereotypical Alonso that we know he is, and it's not a nice Alonso to see. Barkley and Mount should come in. Plus Loftus-Cheek. I would imagine we're probably going to see a substitution at half time. As I said, hopefully the fucking thing getting on my nerves. It is still frozen. Mount is injured. You are correct. A few others getting your comments in. The state looks great, but doesn't. Yeah. Ziyech, Alonso and Kovacic need to come off. No creativity from Ibrahim. You're correct. Chilwell, I would argue, probably has fallen out of favour. He must have done something in training that that Tuchel doesn't like. But hopefully he can rectify that and earn his way back into the team. We may see him in action in the second half at some point. I wouldn't be surprised, as some of you have pointed out, as well as myself. Alonso really hasn't had too great of a performance today. It is what it is. Pass and miss. Pass again and miss. Pass. You are again. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We've really. The thing is, they've been playing ultra defensive, and they are, just defending. There are at times they have 6, maybe 7 players in their box, so there's only so much we can do. Lukaku's trying his hardest with the balls he's been given, but it's really not great in terms of the opportunities that have been given to him. There's only so much he can do. I keep saying that he needs to have the ball played into feet rather than to his head or to his shoulders or wherever it is other than his feet. Fucking sort it out! What do you mean there's a connectivity issue? I'm connected! I wouldn't be streaming if I wasn't connected. Let me get, I'll get the BT Sport app open for the meantime. It'll have to do for now. Not the best. Not the best. Even that's playing up. What's going on? There we go. I have got the game. It is going to be a little bit behind. Jazweenie, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, mate, I'm trying to sort it out. I've got BT Sport open, so don't worry. I can still do coverage of the game. We might be a couple of seconds behind. My volume is quite low. In terms of what? My voice? Because I can talk a bit louder if you want me to talk a bit louder. I'll turn this up as well. I mean, connectivity-wise, you know, I'm connected. I'm streaming. The box, I'm just looking at some geezer's hand in a boat at the moment. The players are coming out. Like I say, I have got the Chelsea stream open on the BT Sport app. It's all right, man, Jazweenie. No worries, no worries. You're here when you can be. Tell me if I am a little bit too loud. You're here now, bro. That's what matters. Jazweenie, exactly. That's what you like to hear. Because I'm now watching it on the BT Sport app, it may be a few seconds behind, so it might still work. I doubt it will, mate. I tried it a couple of days ago and it didn't work. Chilwell has come on for Alonso. My brother has just made the most almighty fucking shouts downstairs. It is a goal to Juventus, unfortunately, I have just seen. So, brilliant start. Brilliant start. And it would appear that I am so far behind. Let me just... Sorry. Fucking hell. Sort it out! Fucking app. Jesus Christ. I'll do a play-by-play. I'm so sorry with the issues. Again, this never fucking happens, but for some reason, it decides to play silly fuckers today. And now it doesn't even want to turn on at all. Unbelievable! Fuck! Oh my God, fucking I hate it. I've just seen the goal as well. 10 seconds gone. And a brilliant start from Juventus. Chiesa with a great goal. Oh my God. Absolutely mudded. Absolutely mudded. Bear with me whilst I update the score. It's a great finish. It really is. It's the poorest start you could ask for Chelsea. Yeah. Well, there you go. Can this please work now? Oh, it's gone green. It's gone green. It says it still connects. Fucking thing. Oh, man. Oh. Boys, I'm trying. I'm trying. Sammy, mate, I'm so sorry. It's never fucking happens. Oh, my God. Hopefully, it'll come back any minute now. Like I say, it's not my internet because I'm live. Juventus currently in the lead. Kovacic, good chance. Jamie, if you could close the door, that would be great because I can hear you. Playing forward. It's a really, really bad tackle from Jorginho, but it's not been given. Oh, man. What a game for this to happen. This has never happened during a stream of mine. Unbelievable. Oh, no, my lights are playing up now. Yeah, the skybox downstairs is working an absolute treat. Quadrado now on the ball. Chilwell. His first involvement of the game so far. What I'm going to do, just until the game or my stream sorts itself out on my TV, I'll take that down so that it doesn't spoil whether or not if there's a goal. Obviously, it will come through on the older chat beforehand. For me, 47 minutes, 45 seconds gone. So if you are trying to link it up, you know, that's the time. Here's Kovacic looking for Jorginho. Crossed in. Kovacic once again. Back to Rudiger. Chilwell now on the ball. You could see Tuchel getting sacked this season for not winning silverware. I mean, I think that's a bit of a stretch, if you ask me. It's not really, I don't think that'll be on the cards, to be honest, unless we have an absolutely diabolical season. You know, unless we are absolutely muddy. If we don't get top 4 and we don't win anything, then yes. Great chance. As Azpilicueta crosses it, it's deflected. I think the only... oh my God. Hang on, give me 1 sec. Fuck, I'm going to try and carry on commentating. I'll just unplug this fucking thing. There we go. Try and restart it that way. Jesus Christ. Boys, put the chat. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. Until my thing comes up, because I'm so far behind on the BT app that I don't want to spoil it. If we score, I want my reaction to be pure and you know, legitimate. And hopefully I don't hear my brother screaming and shouting downstairs as well. Juventus all over us at the moment in this second half. Completely honest with you. Potential free kick there for Juventus, but it has... Oh, it's trying to sort itself out here, boys. We're making progress, hopefully. Rudiger now, on the ball. Christensen. Inside, Jorginho looking for the opportunity. Lukaku. Played and, well... Chilwell blasts it completely over the bar. Come on, you piece of shite. How did they score? It was a very early position. 15 seconds in, yeah. No, my brother's a Chelsea fan. I could just hear him swearing and all sorts downstairs. It's trying to join the... I don't know what the fuck is going on, boys. Would you close the fucking door? For Christ's sake, Jamie. Please! Parking the bus. Juventus, they've stopped parking the bus now. I can still hear you. Played over. Oh. Oh. No satellite signal, apparently. Come on. There we go. Yes! Come on. We're back. We're back. I'll keep that open for now. Boys, we're back in action. We're back in action. The timer's a little bit behind, but 52 minutes, 53 minutes gone now. We've got the score up on the... Oh, it's a great goal! The deflection! Nearly sends it into the back of the net for Chelsea. It goes out for a corner. It's still fucking fluffing about on this stupid fucking thing! Oh, my God. Almost an own goal, yeah. Fucking hell. I'm trying, boys. There's so much to do, and also work out this fucking connection thing. Not doing me any favours. Crossed in, corner ball. Kovacic now. Played back in, a heading chance. Punched away by Szczesny. Right, while that's out, I'm going to put the Ethernet cable in the back of the skybox. Give me 1 second. Jesus Christ. Stay with me. There we go. It should work. It should stay on. Oh, God. Substitutes. I will update that now. There we go, boys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Hopefully, I'm gonna touch wood because God, it's been an absolute temperamental little bastard. This thing. Delict is still down. We are live. We are live. It's I don't think it is Delict actually. Yeah. If we lose now after that. Poor play to give the ball. I saw the goal. It was so needless to give it away that quickly. 11 seconds. 11 seconds. I'm almost happy I didn't see it live. Do you know what I mean? United, there's only one thing that is actually a good thing about this whole thing is that, as Reece Connor has said, United are losing 1-0 at the moment. So, currently, if we play the way we are playing right now for the rest of the game, we're going to lose. It's as simple as that. It really is. Christensen now on the ball. Villarreal beating Man United, just to clarify. I don't think we are missing Kante, to be honest. Not in the way he's been playing the last game or so. If he played like he did against City, of course, he obviously must have had COVID around then as well. Played in. The passing has been so poor from Chelsea so far today. How we've had so much possession, I don't know. Considering how many times we've given the ball away. Yeah, Benfica were 1-0 up in the first half. Missing Mason Mount. I think that is actually it. We're not missing Kante. We're missing Mason Mount, and it's proving to be the case game after game since we haven't had him. As much as there are people that don't reckon him as much as a lot of people do. It's annoying to say the least because he is quality, top quality. Try and get my swagger back as the game continues here. Lost a bit of momentum there. It's crossed in. Lukaku not the first one to it, and it's cleared away by Juventus. Well, I mean, arguably, you could easily say that Ziyech is one of the best playmakers in the world before he joined Chelsea, and since he's joined, he hasn't hit that spark. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't had that spark at Chelsea. 6 likes away from 100 likes on YouTube. Just a reminder. We started good, but not creating enough chances. You're exactly right. You're exactly right, Kofi. A corner ball to Chelsea. All the same. Could be the chance. It could be the chance. Let me just wait for this to go. Crossed in. It's a great chance. It's headed away. Ziyech. Nice little dummy there. Crossed in again by Chilwell. And now the counter-attack starts for Juventus. It's cleared away very easily, though, by Kovacic. And Chilwell now on the ball. Ziyech. Crossed. Deflected. And it's a corner ball once again for the Blues. Crossed in. Once again, to no avail. Absolutely shocking play from Chelsea, I'll be honest. Chilwell looking for another opportunity to cross it in. He gives it to Ziyech instead. Jorginho back to Ziyech. Chilwell back to Jorginho. Jorginho looking for the cross. Player pulled down by Lukaku. And it is Sandro that's on the deck. And just like that, Chelsea dispossessed once again. Hudson-Odoi just about to come on, by the way, for those of you interested in Hudson-Odoi. Not really sure he's the one that needs to come. I'm completely, be honest with you now, I totally forgot that Havertz was even on the fucking pitch. So hopefully it's him that comes off. At least Ziyech, as muddy as he... Oh my God, we're making so many subs. Chalobah, Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi coming on. I completely forgot that we were allowed that many substitutes in the Champions League. Here is Havertz. Taken down. Another chance now. Kovacic out wide. Ziyech looking for the cross. It hits fucking Juventus player in the arse. He got the ball. Fuck off. Yeah, you stupid. Unbelievable. How the fuck is that a foul? He waved it off and then gave the foul. And now he's booking him. So not only has he not, he's gone no, not a foul. Gives the foul, booking. Unbelievable. What the fuck is this ref? It's a great tackle. And it's a foul on Havertz in the box as well. We should have a penalty. Oh my fucking days. Jorginho, Ziyech and Azpilicueta make move. Oh, fuck off. Chill? What do you mean chill? Tell me to chill? I want us to win, for fuck's sake. Not get done over by some stinky ref. I don't want that to be the argument that we haven't won this. Because of a referee's stupid decision. Loftus-Cheek out wide. Chilwell gets the cross off and it is a corner ball. Or is it? It's a goal kick. Unbelievable. Chalobah has gone into central midfield. Played forward here. Juventus over the top. Here is Cuadrado. Great play. Nearly 2-0. Should be 2-0 there, boys. It should be 2-0. Bernardeschi flares it over the bar. It should be 2-0 there. Why has the score sheet gone purple? My score sheet's gone purple. What? Either way. It's getting brighter and brighter. Christensen now plays it in. Chalobah out wide. Hudson-Odoi. Make a fucking appearance for once. Christensen looking for the pass. It's gone red now. Now it's gone blue. What is going on? Havertz with a chance. Hudson-Odoi. Nice little run. Christensen. Chalobah. Ref. Boys, this ref. This ref, man. He's doing my nutting. I'm not even going to moan. I'm not even going to moan. Should have been a foul there on Chalobah, but nothing given. Bernardeschi off. Kulusevski comes on for Juventus, replacing Bernardeschi. Easy for me to say. Don't fancy your luck. What? We made another sub, have we? Fucking hell. Has Rudiger just gone off? Christ almighty. I know you want to watch the game, mate, but I'm not showing it you, mate. All right? Simple as that. You can ask to see it all you want. I'm barely able to watch it myself with the way the connection's going. Jesus Christ. Rudiger, oh, I see. That's what they said. Rudiger's been given the captain's armband. Not that he's come off. Christensen now. Loftus-Cheek. We can't get through this defence. And I would be surprised if we are able to do it this game. They've got that all-important goal. And they were defending it like you wouldn't believe in the first half already. So they're going to do twice as much of that in the second half. Plenty of time to go. Chalobah now. No. Oh. Under pressure, takes a swipe, and unlike his goal against Crystal Palace, it's nowhere near the goal. Chance. Chalobah picks it up in the middle of the field. Oh, it's given away so easily. Honestly, the passing in this game has been woeful. Rudiger now. Come on! Do something! Make a fucking run or something, for fuck's sake! Havertz now, he could be offside. He's not. He's played into the middle. Kovacic. Shit pass again. Brilliant chance for Chelsea to create something there, but Kovacic with a shit pass. Oh, Rabiot goes down and it's given. They just go down so easily. Every single thing's given when it's them that goes down, but when it's us, oh no! No, 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 no. No. They've been parking the bus all game, son. They've been parking the bus all game. They aren't just about making... They're not just parking the bus. They've been doing it all game. There's no... I mean, make no mistake about it. We have been shit. We've been absolute dog shit. But at the same time, the referee's not making it any easier for us with the stupid decisions that he's making. What now? They've done a foul throw and they get a free kick for it by the looks of it. Oh my God. The game's over, Glenn. Fucking Glenn. It's over. That being said, I'm only joking. Lukaku with a chance. He's getting bodied off the pitch. And if he's getting bodied, you know we're fucked. Nearly 70 minutes gone. What's going on? What's happened? Where's the momentum we had? One loss and we're fucked. Playing these clowns. They're 10th. Havertz, great chance. And in typical Chelsea fashion today, gives the ball away so needlessly. Chilwell, good deflection. Chelsea throw. I'm fairly sure that was actually a Juventus throw-in, to be fair, but Chalobah gives it to Loftus-Cheek. Chalobah once again. Kovacic. Can he actually do something good today? Havertz. Cross it. Cross it. Kovacic now. Every player's getting on my tits today. My God. There's not a single player that hasn't got on my fucking tits, honestly, today. That it's been a collective performance of tit grabbing. They've got on every single one of them. Kovacic. Rudiger. Don't you shoot! What are you doing? Why? It's all Chelsea at this point, which is what is fairly obvious that is going to be the case for the rest of the game. They're oh my God. Fuck! Third game in a row. Third game in a row now. We have been playing like shite. Or like fifth in a row. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say third or fourth, maybe. But we've been on a downward spiral somewhat. On a more like a deeper glance at our performances, it really has... This is the biggest sign that we could be in trouble. It's by no means is this the downfall of Tuchel. I hope. I fucking hope. Because you know how rash that Abramovich can act. All it takes is one goal in this game and we're back in it. Both in the game and in general. We'll come at them all guns a-blazing. We already are, but we're just... There's no fucking... Just pull the trigger! Come on, man! Jesus! Look how many players they've got in the box! Jesus. Kovacic. Loftus-Cheek. He's fouled. Play carries on. Chilwell. Rudiger. Don't shoot. Chilwell. The longer we play like this without even having a shot... We're not knocking on the door at all. We're playing around with it, yes. But we're not knocking on any door. There's not a door in this gaff that we have knocked on once. We've been sold a key that doesn't unlock any door in this fucking stadium. At all. Kovacic. Make the right pass. He does. Christensen, I mean, arguably not the best attacking option that he could have given it to. Loftus-Cheek passes it pretty poorly to Christensen. Hudson-Odoi. I'm not even going to be happy over a draw. I mean, I'll take a draw at this point. Hudson-Odoi crosses it in and headed away again easily. Oh my God! I don't want a draw. I'll take it over a loss, obviously, but my God, we were such the favourites coming in. Hudson-Odoi and across to Lukaku with a head. Finally, we've got a shot, but it's shit. Oh my God! Now Barkley's coming on. Oh my God! If that doesn't sum up the game today, fucking hell. Prove me wrong, Rossi boy. I do like Ross on his day, but fuck me. It's Christensen that goes off, by the way, for Ross Barkley, who I said in no uncertain terms was never going to get an appearance today unless we're winning. We're now losing, and he's on the pitch. Yeah, I mean, if there's ever a pep talk that you get for being too cool, you say to, you just get him on the shoulders. You're like, it's the Carabao Cup. Play like it's the Carabao Cup. Crossed in, back post, no one there. You just get Barkley round the neck and just say it's the Carabao Cup. We're playing Liverpool again. We're playing Liverpool C team in the Carabao Cup. Play like your heart depends on it. Jesus. If there's ever a graphic to show that we are absolutely shitting ourselves, it's we've made all 5 substitutions already with 15 minutes to go, and they've made 1. They're making another 2 right now, but Jesus Christ, what an absolute downfall this is continuing to be. Again, not in any way of like, I'm not worried. I'm not worried, I promise. Rabiot and Chiesa both go off. And Moise Keane. Moise, don't you freeze. Oh my God. Who was the other geezer that went off for them? McKennie. Well, it was Rabiot for McKennie. Oh, if this is the worst match you've ever seen, then I envy you, because I've seen many a bad performance from Chelsea apart from this. This is nothing compared to how bad we can be. This is bad under Tuchel, and it's been 2 games in a row, and Sammy, mate, if you're watching, I'm surprised we don't have a post phone call showing for this game. If you don't, if you can set that up, I guarantee there are so many things that people are going to want to say for a post match phone call show for this game, because although we've not done a lot, there are so many points that need discussing in that sort of format. Been a shocking performance, it really has. And if any of you watched the post-match show for the Man City game, I was there. You'll have known that I was saying, don't worry, don't worry. I'm still saying, don't worry. I am still saying, don't worry. However, we should not be losing to this team. We should not be losing to this team at all. Just over 10 minutes to go, boys. It's Tuchel time. No, it's not Tuchel time. 2 matches on the bounce. They've been forced Tuchel time, bebes, this last 2 streams. We haven't seen my reaction to a goal in nearly 180 minutes. Oh my God. You gonna give a foul for that, ref? Tosser. Unbelievable. Chilwell crosses it in. Easily away. For those of you, for 1 second, I know Chilwell hasn't got many minutes under his belt, and that's arguably the excuse that he hasn't played very well so far this game since he's come on, but he's been shit. Here's Keane, looking to make it 2. Kulusevski now. Chance. It's really their only chance since scoring, really, to be honest. Kulusevski crosses it in. Moyes Keane shoots. Counter-attack now, potentially. Kovacic looking for the run. Play it. Play the fucking ball! Lukaku now, down the wing. Oh, my God. Lofted over by Lukaku in one of what could be one of the worst crosses I've seen this season from a Chelsea player. Shocking ball from Hudson-Odoi, putting Barkley in danger. We've still got the ball, though, at the same time. Chilwell. All the Juventus players, all of them are back. Havertz with a cheeky little flick that was not so cheeky and more cunty more than anything, to be honest. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Barkley out wide. Hudson-Odoi picks it up. Inside. Loftus-Cheek pulled on his shirt. We just can't figure out where to put this ball. Loftus-Cheek. Ref. Kovacic with a chance. Should have shot first time. Tackle on him followed through. It goes out for a throw-in to Chelsea nonetheless. Don't cut out now, for fuck's sake. 9 minutes to go. Just let me see it through, for fuck's sake. Chalobah. Hudson-Odoi. Back inside. Thiago Silva, who I'll be honest, again, I forgot who he was even on the pitch. I've barely seen him. Which is a testament to how much we've kept possession of the ball. Hudson-Odoi. Boys, this has been so poor. Lukaku all the way through, and it's over the bar. Should have scored, really. Should have scored. Should have scored. He's so onside. His entire body's onside. And I just want to see a better angle of this. This is the angle. He's got to score there. He's got to score. Jermaine, my man. Don't tell me Lukaku isn't scoring. He's got to score there. There's no excuse for not scoring in that position. Unbelievable. Oh, and Chiellini comes on to fucking soak it all in, the twat. Bentancur comes off for the old twat that is Chiellini. Slowly but surely my professionalism has gone out the window for this game as this has gone on. Oh my God. When Morata started off well in Chelsea. Well, yeah. Barkley with his Grealish-style socks. Pull your socks up, you twat! Thiago Silva looking for a chance. There's so many black and white shirts. Headed, flicked off, corner ball for Chelsea. Boys, I've tried to keep this entertaining as possible with what's going on, but fuck me, even I can't keep this as entertaining as I could have done. I'm trying! Crossed in, corner ball, header, Havertz, Lukaku, and it's an easy save for Szczesny at the end of that start, at the end of that passage of play. And oh, boys. God, the memes, Twitter's going to be an absolute hellhole to go if you're a Chelsea fan. Just stay away. If you just stay away. Just stay away for the next 24, 48 hours because it's just going to be absolute Chelsea Tuchel slander. I honestly, there's certain Chelsea fan pages on Twitter I can't stand as well. That or not fan pages, but individual Donnies that just give off they just spew off the worst, the most despicable takes. Just stay away from Twitter, please. Just do me a favour, because it's going to be nothing but toxic. It's going to be nothing but toxic on Twitter, boys. Just stay far, far away, because you're just going to get annoyed. You're just going to get so annoyed. It's a free kick. In a decent position, 4.5 minutes to go. Or near enough 4 minutes to go. But yeah, my advice to you, stay well clear of Chelsea Twitter because it's either going to be us getting slagged off or memed all over the place. Or it's going to be people, Chelsea Twitter pages giving the worst takes at all that you can think of. It's Chilwell and Hudson-Odoi over the ball here. Chilwell lofts it in. Potential handball. There's plenty Chelsea players calling for handball here. We're going to see. I couldn't quite see a handball there. Potential penalty check. They have gone to VAR. Handball. They are checking handball. Corner ball. No handball. Nothing given. Corner ball is given to Chelsea nonetheless. It's crossed in. Havertz jumps for it. And a potential counter-attack. Dispossessed though by Hudson-Odoi who crosses it in. It's a great chance and it's over the bar. Havertz leaping above everyone else. He was not marked in the slightest, really. How's that not a handball, man? Just a final thing as we run down the clock a little bit. If you're not following or subscribed to Chelsea Fan TV, if you're watching over on YouTube, by all means, feel free to subscribe. If you haven't hit the like button, feel free to do that as well. And here are my social pages. If you want to, if you're feeling generous enough to follow me over on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, Chelsea Fans XI across the board. That's the last I'll say of that. Because we're into crunch time now, boys. Just over a minute to go. Yeah. 1-0 to Juventus currently as it stands. Thank God it's only the group stages. And thank God there's only Zenit. Zenit, I think, could prove to be a bit of a problem. Yellow card to Cuadrado. Jack Clark, if you are watching over on YouTube or Twitch, thank you for the follow over on Twitter. Goal kick to Chelsea. Mendy looking to take it quick. 30 seconds of regular time to go. Hudson-Odoi picks it up in the middle of the field. He's being pulled. Here's Havertz. Sends Alexandro for an absolute biscuit and a half and then gives the ball away like you wouldn't believe. Juventus throw. Yeah, 5 minutes of added time, as Jermaine said in the chat. Kovacic out wide. Chilwell picks it up. Kovacic just waits for the ball to come to him. He's done this all game. He hasn't gone to the fucking ball. Go to the ball. Don't wait for it to come to you. Played Kovacic out wide. Now Chilwell on it. Oh my God, they're just all over us. We cannot. Chilwell crossed in, and Szczesny makes it look far more dramatic than it actually is, and it goes out for a goal kick. Mike, mate, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'll keep you posted if we score, but, you know. Still time. There is still time to, I would say, keep hope, but I don't think we've had a shot on target this entire half. Check the scores around the other grounds before we call it a day. It's Benfica 3, Barcelona 0. Bayern Munich are winning 5-0 against Dynamo Kiev. Man United have an equaliser against Villarreal. Salzburg 2-1 against Lille. Wolfsburg 1-0 against Sevilla. And, of course, Juventus winning 1-0 at home to Chelsea. Oh, my God. I was so excited when I woke up this morning thinking, yes, fucking it's Juventus. Big game. Big game. I felt excited. I was up for it. I thought Chelsea would have been as well, but these players don't look anything like what we did last year. In the last couple of games, City especially, and this game especially, we look fucking awful. All around the pitch, everyone. Apart from Mendy, you can't really fault Mendy too much, if at all. We are desperately missing Mason Mount. Chilwell fouled unnecessarily there by Cuadrado once he cleared the ball. Yeah, it is almost, we got zero heart, like replay, like you say, like we literally just aren't. It doesn't even look like any of the players care, to be honest. Played forward. Oh, Lukaku all the way through! Oh! Just not fast enough. I think Timo Werner would have been a better option for us to bring on other than Hudson-Odoi, to be honest. Hudson-Odoi has done fuck all since he's come on. Absolutely nothing. I think Werner really would have provided something, either for himself or for Lukaku. Werner in better form than he's been in recent form. Or in recent times, rather. But who am I? I'm not Tuchel. I'm not Tuchel. I'm not the manager. I feel like this game was so well suited for a player like Timo Werner. Honestly, I think he just could have provided something, because there isn't a single player on the pitch that's doing anything. Kovacic, release the ball! Fuck me! Loftus-Cheek with a chance. Hudson-Odoi right in the bollocks and sends it out for either a throw-in, Chiellini, which I think it is. Just under a minute to go. Chelsea corner. Crossed in, Chilwell. Oh, it's over the bar. Great chance, and that's that. Havertz leaping above them all. And I think would have been tipped over by Szczesny either way. It goes over the bar, and with 20 seconds to go, when the header happens, it's... there we go. Final whistle goes, boys. It's full time. And, well, what is there to say apart from a shocking performance from Chelsea? There you go. That's the stat that you didn't want to hear. Chelsea lose back-to-back games for only the second time under Thomas Tuchel. I wish I could say we tried, but I really don't think we did. We had no backbone, nothing at all. We had most of the possession, but possession doesn't win the fucking game. Simple as that. It's one of those rare occasions where possession hasn't actually worked in our favour at all. That we've actually been defended off the pitch. Given a taste of our own medicine from Chelsea formations of years gone by. A brilliant, Jermaine, as you say, a brilliant last chance from Havertz. And Juventus picking up the win against all odds. Imagine, as I said before the game, a tenner on Juventus to win at home would have won you 37 quid. And after looking at Chelsea play the way they did, I guarantee you the odds will be all in Juventus' favour in the second game between these two clubs. It is what it is. We're going out in the groups. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, God. We are still second. We are still in second place. Juventus with a +4 goal difference. Us with a 0. We obviously have the win over Zenit. So it puts us in second place over Zenit. Because of games that we played against them. I think Man United have just won it in the dying seconds of their game. They have. Cristiano Ronaldo with the winner. Cristiano with the winner against Villarreal. And on that note, that is where I say... see you later. The referee had a stinker today, but that is by no means the reason we lost. They are celebrating like they're into the final. I can't remember the last time I saw Ronaldo celebrate that hard. And he's won how many Champions Leagues has he won? What is he doing? Yeah, I know. I'm accepting it. I'm fully accepting it. With Juventus with a better team on the day. We had far more possession. We provided absolutely nothing in regards to opportunities for our forward players. The referee was stinky. They were. I'm sorry. They really were. He really wasn't on form today. He gave away so many. He gave plenty more chances to them than to us. But at the end of the day, it's very similar to the Man City game. We do lose 1-0. And it is just another poor performance from Chelsea. 2 games in a row. Not really what we wanted to see. To be honest. Ziyech is terrible, says Sammy. I've tried backing him for a while. And to no avail. I'm still waiting to see the Ziyech that played for Ajax all those years. Boys, I will leave you on this. If you haven't liked the video on YouTube, just to show a little bit of support to those over at Chelsea Fan TV. Again, a massive appreciation for them to let me stream on their channel and bring you guys some coverage. Hopefully, we've got Southampton next. So if we just take a quick look at the upcoming fixtures, Southampton going to try and have to figure something out like that because it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, not on TV. But nonetheless, we will have live coverage of that over here on Chelsea Fan TV and on Chelsea Fans XI over on Twitch. Brentford, Malmo and Norwich are all on TV, so definitely have coverage of that. Again, Southampton, we will be here, the same place for that game. Like I say, leave a like and subscribe to those over on the YouTube channel, Chelsea Fan TV. And for the last time today, if you aren't following myself on any social media platforms and you are feeling generous enough to do so, Chelsea Fans XI on all available social media platforms, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter. And with that being said, boys, it's a very bitter result. We have lost 1-0. The game is done. It is what it is. It is what it is. But with that being said, I'll be back, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not the bad luck charm. Listen, we won 2 games in a row since I've been doing this. We've won 2, lost 2. Hopefully you guys will see me. If you don't see me over on here, I'll be over on Chelsea Fans XI on Twitch. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It's been a pleasure if this is my last stream. And with that said, fuck the ref, up the Chelsea, go on the Blues. It's 2 games, poor performances. We will be back stronger than ever in the next game. We've got some easy ones, you would think. I say easy, we could be muddied. You never know. With that being said, boys, have a great one. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you when we play Southampton. Bye-bye.